Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I am jumping on for a hot second because I have another meeting at 7 o'clock. But I am just jumping on because I know that this was unscheduled. Usually I tell you all when I'm going on. But I just decided to just do this because I just got off a call with someone that is inquiring about some coaching, and we were talking about some things. And this particular topic again came up, which gave me confirmation of what I posted on yesterday. On yesterday, I posted a post on my Facebook page and in my Instagram that said something like, "Today I'm choosing to be happy. Today I'm choosing how to let people treat me." Blah blah blah. So one of my Saras also mentioned in the comments, she was like, "The power of choice." And so when I was talking to this young lady, a future client, a potential client, we also discussed the power of choice. And that's what I'm going to talk about quickly. The power of choice. You have the power to choose everything that goes on in your life. You have the power to choose how people will treat you. You have the power whether or not you want to start your healing process. I think we get this misconception that just because we suffer from, for those of us who do suffer from mental health issues, that we are unable to do anything, that we've lost all total control over our lives. We've lost, and yes, some days it seems that way. Some days there are days that you cannot get up. There are days that I can't get up. There are days when I don't think that I'm going to make it through, and there are days when I am doing just fine. But that does not means you don't have no longer any control over your life. Stop giving away your power to choose how you want to be treated, how you want to enjoy your life, how you want to be happy, how you want to run in your business. You have the power to say, I am choosing what I want for me. I am choosing what's best for me. I think we also get the misconception that we need permission from other people to choose what we need to choose. We don't need anybody else's permission. You don't need your spouse's permission. You don't need your boyfriend, girlfriend's permission. You don't need your children's permission. You don't need your coworkers, your family members, your church members. You don't need anybody's permission to start your healing journey. You don't need anybody's permission to decide that you are ready to study your personal development and start growing and doing the things you need to do what's best for you. You don't need anybody's permission to run your life like you want to. And I think this is why we don't feel like we have the power to choose, because we think about other people. And then I had one person come to me and say, it's pretty selfish that you only thinking about yourself. No, it's not. Because if I am choosing to be happy, that means I am no longer tolerating people around me that are no longer going to be happy. That also means I choose to let who I'm going to stay in my space. That's not selfish. That is necessary. And some of you all are stagnant and in your healing. Some of you are hindered because you are waiting for permission from the people around you to start your healing process. It is not selfish to say, I'm putting me first. Now, what is selfish is continuing to put others before yourself. You're putting your children before you. You're putting your spouse before you, your co-workers, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. You're putting your friends' needs and everything before yourself. Now you're walking around miserable. Now you're walking around trying to cope. And now you're dealing in self-destructive behavior. You're literally walking around with nothing. You're just walking around. You're just there. You don't have anything, you don't have any motivation. You don't have any inspiration. You don't have anything inside of you. because you've given everything to everybody else. That's selfish. And if people around you require that from you, you need to get rid of these people. And I don't care who it is. I stand by that. I am not going to deter. I'm not going to stray away from my beliefs. I don't care who it is. If they are hindering your growth, they need to be gone. That might mean your children. That might mean your mother, father, sister, cousin, brother. It might mean your spouse. It might mean your boyfriend and your girlfriend. It might mean your friend from 20 years ago. It might mean you need to switch a job or switch a cubicle place. That's what that might mean. But if it is hindering you, or they are hindering you, they need to be gone. You will not be able to reclaim your power if you are letting others diminish it. You have the power to choose how you want to heal. You have the power to choose how people will treat you. People only treating you the way you have taught them how to treat you. You've given them the playbook. You've given them the right to do this, to treat you this way. You can no longer be upset when people disrespect you, when people don't value you, when people don't care about your worth. You've already given them the playbook. They're just going by what they're doing. And I'm going to tell you what's selfish and what's going to happen when you start choosing how you want to heal. And when you start getting rid of these people, what's going to happen is these are the same narcissistic people that are going to be upset with you because you've decided to take back your power. You have the power to choose. Don't let depression, anxiety, and all of our mental health issues tell us different. There are going to be days when you are going to be right up here, and there are going to be days when you're going to be right down there. But each day, you still have the power to choose how you will spend that day. Yesterday, I decided to choose that I was not going to think about the things that were going on around me. I decided I was going to choose to focus on still building my businesses. I was going to focus on still trying to get things ready for my move. I was going to focus on all of these things instead of focusing on the problems that I have. I'm choosing that. I'm choosing to be happy this week. Everything is not going away. Everything is not hunky-dory behind the scenes. But I am choosing to be happy this week. And I've done so good so far. But I'm choosing that. This is my power of the choice that I am making. I don't need anybody's permission to be happy. You all have tied your happiness to people, places, and things. So when people disappoint you, you're not happy. When things don't work out, you're not happy because your identity lies with that. You have the power to choose differently. I am choosing this week to stay motivated. So when I do get to that point where I'm not feeling my best, I go listen to a podcast. I go turn on some music to get my day started. I got up and I got dressed today. I chose how I was going to react to those negative feelings. Because you have the power to choose how you're going to react to your day, how you're going to function in your day. You do have the power. I know that it may seem like you are weak, distraught, like the world is crumbling down around you. Yes, I know how that feels. Remember, I am that person. But you have to get up and say, every day I can't live like this. And if that means getting rid of the people that in your lives that are keeping you hostage, then you need to do that. If that means you need to find a new job, and in this market right now, everybody is hiring, then you need to do that. If that means that you need to actually sit down and set boundaries with people, then you need to do that. You have the power to choose how people will treat you. You have the power to choose how happy you will be. You have the power to choose how you are going to go about your day. You don't need anybody's permission to do any of that. This is about you. This is about your healing. This is about your growth. This is about your transformation. And once you get that to that point where you say, you know what, I no longer feel guilty about doing what's best for me. Like I said, someone told me that I was being selfish. You know, it's pretty selfish, but what about your husband? What about him? What about him? I love him, but I'm not going to I'm not going to ask his permission to be happy. I'm not going to ask his permission for the power for me to choose. This is my power. He doesn't hold the power. I do. Well, what about your son? Same thing, same deal. I love the people around me, but if I am no good to myself, what good am I going to be for them? It is not selfish to put yourself first. You will stand a better chance of taking care of everybody around you when you are healing. You will stand a better chance of being able to cope with everybody around you when you have a clear mind. I love everybody around me, but I love myself more. I respect my peace. I respect my space. And I don't need your permission, anybody's permission to take care of me. And when you all decide that, okay, I'm already suffering from mental health issues, why am I taking on everybody else's baggage? I'm already suffering from mental health issues. Why am I deciding to allow other people to trample over me? Why am I allowing other people to mistreat me? You have the power to choose how people will treat you. You have the power to choose whether or not to be happy. It's all about the power of choice. And you have so many choices that you can make that will make you feel better, that will help you in your healing journey, that will help you grow. You don't need anybody's permission. You all are stagnant because you're waiting on permission to heal. You don't need that. All you need is to have a talk with God and keep it moving. Nobody else, your identity is not tied to everybody else. Your identity is not tied to the things that you have. This is about you, the power of choice. You do have the power. Even when you feel weak, when you feel tired, when you feel unworthy, when you feel disgusted, when you feel like the world is crumbling down around you, you still have the power to how you will react to that. So like I was telling this young lady today, you know, the first thing she said to me was, it's so hard. Life is hard. But if you are literally going to continue to use those words, then it will be hard for you. Everything is hard. Relationships are hard. Most of you all are in relationships that you are fighting for, but you're not fighting for yourself. You have friendships. You're fighting to keep this relationship with a friend, but you're not doing anything for yourself. Take back your power. You have the power to choose how you will heal. You have the power to choose how you will grow during your healing process. It's your power. Take that back. Yes, it's hard, but it's necessary. It's necessary. And it takes patience. It takes effort. And it takes actually getting ready to take some action to do it. See, you can't just heal sitting on your butt. You're not going to be able to heal not taking action. You know, and I think a lot of the times we think if we start healing, people won't feel sorry for us anymore. People won't think that we're depressed. I'm going to always probably be bipolar, but that doesn't say I have to walk around functioning that way. You probably will always be depressed, but that does not mean you have to walk around functioning that way. For a long time, I thought if I smiled or if I started, actually enjoying my life, people would not think that I was depressed anymore because I didn't know how to not be depressed. I was like, well, I didn't know how to be happy. I had just given my power away to the depression. So I didn't know how to be happy. And I was so busy playing victim that it was hard for me to actually be happy and explain to people that there are days I have good days, there are days that I have bad days. Well, I don't need to explain that to you anymore. If I'm happy, I'm happy. If I'm not, I'm not. I don't need your permission to be happy. I don't need anybody's permission because I have the power to do what I think is best for me. The power of choice. And you do have the choice. You do have the power to make the choices that you need to make for yourself, for your healing, for your growth, for your transformation. Love yourself enough to take that power back. Okay? So that's it. I told y'all it was going to be quick. I told you. It was going to be quick. It was just sitting on my mind about this power of choice. It was really sitting on my mind. And I think so many people are losing their power because they don't realize that they have it and that you don't need anybody's permission to reclaim it. It is yours and yours only. You don't need the permission to heal. All right, that's it. That is it. That is it. I'm going to hop on to my next meeting because I can't stay long. But I'm glad I got back on here on Tuesday because I had missed, doing my Tuesday talk. So I kind of missed it. So I was like, let me hop on right quick before I do my second meeting. So again, have a great night, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching, let me know you caught the replay. If you don't get it here in my Facebook group, you can definitely always catch the replay on my YouTube channel. As always, you are welcome to DM me if you need any advice on how to, start, this process of taking back your power. Okay? Have a great night. I'll see you all back here next Tuesday. Bye.